And tonight we've got the Mets. And when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. You've got Morant. MP is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Prosper in at the 5 down low. Back to Morant. And it's off from three-point range. And it's the Warriors' ball. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Efficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
And the shot goes in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 5.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Pass to Aldama. Here's MP. Fires the 3. Another miss by MP.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Back to Podziemski. Here's Curry. Guarded by Morant. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. MP outside. Pass to Aldama. It's Morant in the corner. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Curry outside. Rebounded by Prosper.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Guys, back to you.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis. And it's Moses Moody in for Brandon Podziemski. Green finds Butler. Oh, good on the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Finished off the break. MP's got 5 points so far.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. GA, why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Takes a step back. Here's Morant. No good that time. Curry with the defensive effort. Pass to Horford. On the wing, Green. Defended by Aldama. Moody's shot is off. And the Grizzlies, they come in off a loss to the Trailblazers. Horford against MP. And the basket by Prosper.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Curry against Morant. Now Curry. 5 points in the game. Lets it go with the three. It's good from long range. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
It's been all about... Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Now, here's Moody. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. They grab their own miss. Another shot. That one goes in. Moody's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Moses Moody is out there with Podziemski. And there's Porzingis. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Santos in at the 4. Pass to Podziemski. Porzingis with a screen on Morant. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
MP outside. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Jackson has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jackson's got 6.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Portland was tremendous. He tallied 21 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Seems to be his theme lately. Nobody has been able to stop him. Back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Butler with the bucket down low.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Morant kicks to MP. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Podziemski. Nothing on the board. Here's Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jackson. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler with the ball. 6 points for him. Porzingis sets the pick for Butler. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome to the half.
And it's a big deal when Kevin Durant is out. No one can make up for the loss of his production, but also gives your opponent confidence.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Warriors.
Their work on the glass.
And that's a halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got MP. Also, Santi Aldama out there. And it's Prosper in at the 5. Home in the paint. And here is Butler. GA here about 3 levels score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And here's MP for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, and they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, there's Butler making the right play, as he so often does.
Morant outside. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd.
Back to Morant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Curry. 14 points for him. Curry, a screen on Morant. Curry looking it over. Shot clock at 5. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And stolen by Butler. Outside Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And Morant gets it to go.
Yeah, look, Morant knows he can always find space for that jumper because defenders are always playing the grind.
Here's Curry. And it's MP with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 9 points. The 3 is pure from MP.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on MP. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Golden State. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Jerome comes in for John Morant. Out to Porzingis. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Curry, wide open, knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 20.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Pass to MP, takes the 3, and MP answers with a triple of his own.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
MP outside. side, Jackson for three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Jackson's got 11 points.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the...
Here's Podziemski. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Podziemski out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's the Warriors' 5. Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Morant outside. Now MP from outside. Porzingis pulls it down.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Curry. Curry making it look so easy.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Down it goes for three.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at us.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And it misses. The Grizzlies trail by 12. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Here's Prosper, guarded by Porzingis. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Warriors leading by 10. Butler outside. First free throw is good.
Well, when you talk about Butler, his toughness is what comes to mind first. This guy plays hard every second he's out there. A throwback type of play.
MP outside. He drills the three.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Curry fires. Morant there for the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Porzingis pulls it down. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 9 points. MP outside. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Clock at 4. From deep. And there's the three. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Memphis. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. So he gets them both.
Hey, talk about a cool customer. Icing this one with some clutch free throw.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.